The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
Welcome into the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer. Jeremy Greene's alongside as always, and we are in the Wicked Weed studio. WickedWeedBrewing.com. Drink different. The Minnesota Vikings barely escaped with a win against the Detroit Lions, who keep losing heartbreaker after heartbreaker after heartbreaker. It's the second time in 3 weeks that they have lost the game on a last-second field goal, and same damn score, 19-17. For the winning team, the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, it's great to know that you have a backup plan whenever you need to scratch Dalvin Cook. Alexander Mattison is unbelievable. And
he's a very good running back. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would say Alexander Madison's probably better than half the starting running backs in the NFL. If he's not, he's pretty damn close.
Yeah, off the top of my head, that sounds weird, but I'm not sure that you're wrong. 25 carries yesterday, 113 yards. Hope you picked him up in your DFS yesterday because it paid off nicely.
If you didn't, you were in the minority because he was 36% owned in the Millionaire, and he should have been.
Wow. Kirk Cousins, not a horrible day.
Not a good day.
Not a good day, but not a horrible day.
But I'll be honest with you, that's what you should be impressed with if you're Minnesota. I'm going to level with you. You're not that much better than Detroit. Mm-hmm. You're not. And you need Kirk Cousins to be really, really good. Mm-hmm. Well, yesterday, you won a game where Kirk Cousins was really, really not good. Mm-hmm. So that's the mark of an improving team.
But it's also Kirk Cousins at the end of the game with everything on the line.
As soon as they went for two, I went, that was a fuck up.
He was
you ought not done that.
Right. He was 3 for 3 on that, what they have, 37 seconds to drive the field and get into field goal range, and he was perfect.
That was literally my first takeaway when I saw Detroit was going for two. I went, yeah, that's a ballsy call. Shit, you should not have done that. Because you just gave them enough time, and your defense is just bad enough that you're going to let Justin Jefferson get open, and, well, I'll be shit. It wasn't just, I had the wrong receiver. It was Adam Thielen.
Yep. Justin Jefferson with another 100-plus yard performance yesterday, 7 catches, 124 yards.
Good God, he's good.
Yeah. I tried to tell you.
Good God, he's good.
But the Minnesota Vikings did win 19-17. And you know what? It's one of those games that I think you just chalk it up, say we escaped with a win, and you move on to the next week.
Well, I mean, you play at the Panthers this week. That's not going to go well for you. Yeah, I don't think, because they're pissed, and your defense is not really good enough to contend with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson and McCaffrey probably coming back. So I just look at Minnesota and there's just this series of teams in the NFL that I look at and go, good God, if you had a different coach, I would like you so much more. I don't root for people to lose their job. I think Mike Zimmer has gotten stale in Minnesota. I said it before the year. If I had to pick a coach to get fired before the end of the year, it would have been Mike Zimmer. And I have a funny feeling that it could if you get just shellacked by the Panthers, I could see him getting fired after this game. Yeah. And this has been what I've had circled on the calendar, and your schedule has gone damn near exactly how I said it was going to go. I thought you were going to beat the Bengals and lose to the Sea Chickens. Well, you beat the Sea Chickens, but you lost to the Bengals.
Right.
So you're still sitting here at 2-3. I feel like you're going to be 2-4 after this week. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think giving Kubiak the shot to lead the reins here, I mean, he's a young guy. And the offense has been fine. I have no problem with the offense. It's the back half of the defense that I don't like. And that's Zimmer's calling card. And yesterday you limited Jared Goff, and that's fine. A mediocre Detroit team still averaged 4.5 yards carry on you. And they did exactly what I said they were going to do. We're going to load up, we're going to run. And they didn't run as much as I thought they would. Jared Goff still had to throw more than I thought he would. But at the end of the day, this game went damn near exactly as I said it would. Yep. You're going to struggle with one of their receivers. I thought it would be T.J. Hawkinson. It was Amon-Ra St. Brown. But I look at this and go, the offense is so good, but you need a new voice leading that defense. I don't know who it would be if Zimmer got fired. This is another one of those teams that's a lot like the Cincinnati Bengals. They're a lot like the Miami Dolphins. And I just go, you know what? I'm sure a lot of you like Mike Zimmer. I'm sure you do. It seems like a reasonably likable guy. But you need a new coach. You need a new direction. You need a new – because this team's just too damn inconsistent. You can't be this inconsistent and this talented.
You know what they need? A Dan Campbell. You need a Dan Campbell. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. We made fun of Urban Meyer for his emotional response after the Thursday night game where they lost. I did not Dan Campbell one little bit for his emotional response after this game because I don't know. To me, it just comes off as a completely different emotional response. For Urban, it was more of a panic thing. For Dan, it was, God, I love these guys, and my heart hurts that they keep losing games like this.
And they're going to win games.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're well coached. You got to learn to win.
Yep.
And this is a team that I think a year from now you're going to be in markedly better shape.
Mm-hmm. And DeAndre Swift, he continues to improve in my eyes week after week.
He
may not be lighting up the scoreboard. He may not be filling up the stat line as much as you want him to, but week after week he makes big plays for this team.
And they're just getting him they're generating touches for him, which is what you should do. I don't think DeAndre Swift. I love the way they break this down, where Jamal Williams gets more touches, and then DeAndre Swift gets out in the flat work, because that's where I like DeAndre Swift.
Yep.
That's the reason I always thought it was stupid that Kansas City took Clyde Edwards-Helaire over him. And I'll be honest with you, if they had it to do over again, they'd take DeAndre Swift. Much like I said they should.
Yep.
And I look at this Lions team and go, you know what? You got pieces. You had a good draft. I'm looking at several of your rookies going, those were hits. Penny Sewell's a hit. Derek Barnes, I think, in time will be a hit. Amon-Ra St. Brown's a guy I really like. And now you need another draft like that and a free agency period where you can bring in some players, bring in some guys that know how to win, and move forward.
Agreed.
I like this Lions team, and I don't care if they go 0-17.
Yep.
I'm still going to like them, and I'm still going to like them moving forward.
Keep your eyes out for Amon-Ra St. Brown, too. This is now 16 targets he's had in the last 2 weeks. He's going to become the feature person in that offense.
He's the one, and he should be. He's the best receiver on the team.
Yep. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of our team-by-team content as it comes out here in the Sportsocracy through the 2021 NFL season. And, of course, join us every weekday morning live here in the Wicked Weed studio at 10 a.m. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene, and we'll see you next time.